Hey guys!
Aloha.
Yes, aloha. We're actually in Hawaii right now. We took a family vacation, the first of hopefully many.
Yes.
And we are on the island of Maui, having a really good time. We wanted to come here because the weather's really nice. We've always wanted to come here.
Zika free.
Zika free. And it's been an incredible week.
So YouTube was pretty helpful for us. We watched a bunch of videos leading up to this trip in terms of traveling with our baby. And so we just wanted to share a couple of our tips and tricks. So first, pack appropriately. So pre-Sloane, when the two of us were traveling, we'd often just bring an overnight bag each. We tend to travel pretty light. And obviously that just doesn't work with a baby. And so we spent, really a couple of hours being very deliberate, being very careful with Sloane stuff. For us, we just threw stuff in a bag. But for her, we walked through her routine in our minds, combed her room to make sure that we were, bringing everything that she needed. And equally important, we thought about, what we could just ship to the hotel to make things easier for us. So for instance, instead of traveling with this big box of diapers, we just brought a sleeve with us, enough that we needed to get us to Hawaii, and then we just shipped a box through Amazon to the hotel.
So give yourself a lot of time. Dave and I usually, before having Sloane, maybe cut some of our travel times to the airport a little tight.
Yeah, sprinting
to the gate. Luckily, we never missed a flight, but that's just one of those things we just can't do with Sloane anymore. We're not going to be running down to the gate with a stroller and tons of bags. So because of that, we gave ourselves a lot of extra time.
Given that our trip was to a sunny place, we knew it was important to protect Sloane from the elements. And so she had a big hat, looked like Blanche from the Golden Girls, big sunglasses. She was quite the diva, lying by the pool. And we also actually got the special baby suntan lotion. It is mineral based. It's very important for baby suntan lotion to be mineral based. And just made sure that we slathered her up with that. And yes, at the end of the trip, she didn't get any burns. Her skin still looks as great as a baby skin can be. Yeah.
So for us, we also wanted to make sure we got a few nights out as a couple. So
my hubby.
Otherwise, if you do the math, Sloane probably went to bed here around 7-ish each night. Yeah. So it'd be a lot of in-room ordering, every single day of the week. So we got a babysitter for 2 nights, and it was actually a great investment. It was fun to go down, to the hotel restaurant, get one of those spiked pineapples and drink out of it.
So when we like to travel, I'm sure, a lot of you watching this too, one of the highlights is the local food, trying out different things. And so, it's also fun to let your baby participate in that. So Sloane ate avocado for the first time a couple of days ago, and we do have avocado back home too, but it was more special being on the island, being a tropical place. And we also let her have some of the Hawaiian-shaped ice, and we gave her
very little
shards of it. And then we realized it was all sugar. Horrible idea. She was going to be bouncing off the walls after eating that, so then we stopped doing that.
One of the other things we found super helpful was laughing at your challenges. So many times there's situations that are a little less than convenient, and if you actually laugh about it, it's a lot better than crying.
Like blowouts at breakfast.
Yeah, actually it was lunch. Yeah, sitting down for lunch and, about to eat this delicious meal, and Sloane starts screaming, and I'm like, what's wrong? And I look down, and there's just poop everywhere. Her outfit is ruined, her diaper obviously was destroyed, my shirt, collateral damage, just poop everywhere. And it's one of those things where it's okay, this is very inconvenient, but we're on vacation, so we just kind of laughed about it.
Finally, we just thought it was important to go with the flow a bit when you're on vacation. When Sloane is back in the city, she's pretty heavily regimented. She eats at specific times, she goes to bed at specific times, and obviously with jet lag and transit, just all of that just gets thrown out the window. So we thought it was important just to be a little bit flexible, just to adapt to your baby and just sort of take her cues. And it kind of meant that first night, she was up at 3 a.m. and then 4 a.m. and then 5 a.m. But because we didn't overly schedule our trip, and it was pretty relaxing for the most part, even if we were a little bit sleepy, it wasn't that big a deal. And by day 2, by day 3, she had mellowed into things and she was sleeping just fine.
So back in the city, we get to spend time with Sloane every day, but what's really magical here is that there's no other distractions. There's no work, there's no grocery shopping, there's no errands you have to do, and because of that, you get really great time with your child. So it's been a really amazing experience. Definitely recommend it, and hopefully you'll be hearing from us about a lot of other vacations in the near future.
So we're about to embark on a red-eye back home. Wish us luck. We hope that we're not the most hated passengers on the flight when Sloane is wailing while everyone else is trying to go to sleep. And we will see you next week.
Bye guys.